Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So this is part 6 of the MCQ series of all sciences, biology, chemistry, and physics. So if you haven't watched my previous 5 videos, I highly suggest you do so. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Question number 131. Brass gets discolored in air because of the presence of which of the following gases? Is it A, nitrogen, B, carbon dioxide, C, hydrogen sulfide, or D, oxygen? So brass gets discolored in air because of the presence of C, hydrogen sulfide. Question number 132. Which of the following is used in pencils? Is it A, graphite, B, silicone, C, charcoal, or D, phosphorus? So which of the following is used in pencils? It is A, graphite. Graphite molecules are flat groups of carbon atoms stacked in layers. The layers slide against each other and allow lead to slide off the pencil point and onto the paper, which is why you can write with pencils. Question number 133. Which of the following metals form an amalgam with other metals? Is it A, tin, B, mercury, C, lead, or D, zinc? So which metal forms an amalgam with other metals? So the answer here is B, mercury. An amalgam is an alloy of mercury with another metal. So almost all metals can form an amalgam with mercury. Question number 134. Galvanized iron sheets have a coating of, is it A, lead, B, tin, C, chromium, or D, zinc? So galvanized iron sheets have a coating of D, zinc. Galvanized iron sheets are steel sheets which have been coated with zinc. Question number 135. Heavy water is pH 7, B, rainwater, C, deuterium oxide, or D, tritium oxide? So the answer here is C. Heavy water is deuterium oxide. In heavy water, each hydrogen atom is indeed heavier, with a neutron and a proton in its nucleus. This isotope of hydrogen is deuterium oxide. Question number 136. Which of the following is in liquid form at room temperature? Is it A, cesium, B, francium, C, sodium, or D, lithium? So the answer here is B, francium is in a liquid form at room temperature. Francium has been used in fields of research, chemistry, and atomic structure. Question number 137. From which mineral is radium obtained? Is it A, pitchblende, B, hematite, C, limestone, or D, none of the above? So from which mineral is radium obtained? Radium is obtained from A, pitchblende. Pitchblende is radioactive and aluminum-rich mineral and ore. Question number 138. Which of the following are in the ingredients of gunmetal? Is it A, iron and tin, B, iron, brass, and tin, C, copper, tin, or D, none of the above? So here the answer is C, copper and tin. Gunmetal, also known as G metal, is composed of 88% copper and 10% tin. Question number 139. LPG, also known as liquid petroleum gas, consists of mainly, is it A, methane, ethane, hexane, B, methane, hexane, ethanol, C, methane, propane, butane, or D, none of these? So LPG consists of mainly C. Methane, propane, and butane. LPG is extracted from crude oil and natural gases, and it is used in both domestic and commercial ways. Question number 140. Which of the following is the lightest metal? Is it A, mercury, B, lead, C, lithium, or D, silver? So out of these options, which is the lightest metal? So the answer is C. Lithium is the lightest or the least dense metal. It is nearly half as dense as water, so if lithium wasn't as reactive, a chunk of the metal could float on water. Question number 141. Washing soda is a common name for: is it A, sodium carbonate, B, calcium bicarbonate, C, sodium bicarbonate, or D, calcium carbonate? So here the answer is A, sodium carbonate. Washing soda is commonly known as sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate softens water, helping other cleaning ingredients lift soil from fabric and suspend soil in wash water. Question number 142. Which of the gas is not known as greenhouse gas? Is it A, methane, B, nitrous oxide, C, carbon oxide, or D, hydrogen? So out of these options, which is not known as greenhouse gas? And the answer is D. Hydrogen is not known as a greenhouse gas, because a greenhouse gas must contain different atoms that are able to vibrate in a specific pattern to absorb heat energy. Question number 143. The element common to all acids is it A, hydrogen, B, carbon, C, oxygen, or D, nitrogen? So which of these is common in all acids? And the answer is A, hydrogen. According to the Arrhenius theory, acids are defined as a compound or element that releases hydrogen ions into a solution. So by definition, all acids contain hydrogen ions. Question number 144. Carbon, diamond, and graphite are together called, is it A, isotopes, B, isomers, C, allotropes, or D, isomorphs? So carbon, diamond, and graphite are called C, allotropes. Allotropy is the existence of chemical element in two or more forms, which may differ in arrangement of atoms in crystalline solid, or an occurrence of molecules that contain different number of atoms. So carbon, diamond, and graphite are the three allotropes of carbon. Question number 145. Potassium nitrate is used in, is it A, medicine, B, fertilizer, C, salt, or D, glass? So the answer here is B, fertilizer. Potassium nitrate is used in fertilizer as a source of both nitrogen and potassium, which are two micronutrients required for plants. Question number 146. The most important ore of aluminum is it A, bauxite, B, galena, C, calcite, or D, calamine? The most important ore of aluminium is A, bauxite. Bauxite is a sedimentary rock with high aluminum content. Question number 147. Which metal pollutes the air of a big city? Is it A, copper, B, lead, C, chromium, or D, bromine? So which metal pollutes the air of a big city? And the answer here is B. Lead. Historic major sources of lead air emissions were motor vehicles and industrial sources. Question number 148. The principle used in working of an atom bomb is A. Nuclear fission, B. Nuclear fusion, C. Explosion, or D. None of the above. So the principle used in working of an atom bomb is A. Nuclear fission. Atom bomb relies on fission, a nuclear reaction in which a nucleus or atom breaks apart into two pieces. Moving on to question number 149. In which medium sound travels faster? Is it A. Liquid, B. Solid, C. Gas, or D. None of the above? So sound travels fast in solid. B is the correct answer. Because molecules in solids are packed against each other, when vibration begins, the molecule of a solid immediately collides and compression wave travels rapidly. Question number 150. Light travels in is it A. straight line, B. zigzag line, C. circle, or D. curved path? So light travels in a straight line, in a straight motion. Electromagnetic wave or light travels in a straight line. Question number 151. The blue color of a clear sky is due to is A. reflection, B. dispersion of light, C. refraction, or D. scattering? So the blue color of clear sky is due to B. dispersion of light. Blue light is scattered in all directions by tiny molecules of air in Earth's atmosphere. And blue specifically is scattered more than any other color because it travels as shorter and smaller waves, which explains why we see blue sky. What kind of mirror is used in a motor vehicle near the driver's seat? Is it A. concave mirror, B. plane mirror, C. convex mirror, or D. none of the above? So the mirror used in motor vehicles near the driver's seat is called a convex mirror. Convex mirrors are used as outside mirrors because they provide a wide field of view and image is upright. Question number 153. Which device is used to measure the temperature of a sun? Is it A. barometer, B. thermometer, C. infrared thermometer, or D. none of these? So in order to measure the temperature of the sun, a barometer is used. Barometer is a non-contact device detecting and measuring thermal radiation, a method known as pyrometry. Question number 154. Xerophthalmia is a disease caused by a lack of which vitamin? Is it A. vitamin B, B. vitamin A, C. vitamin C, or D. vitamin D? So xerophthalmia is a disease caused by a lack of vitamin A. Xerophthalmia is the abnormal dryness of the conjunctiva and cornea of the eye. Question number 155. Alcohol affects which part of the human brain? Is it A. cerebrum, B. medulla oblongata, C. neuron, or D. cerebellum? So alcohol affects the cerebellum. Alcohol affects the cerebellum, altering movement and balance. Hence, intoxicated people are likely to fall or have slurred speech. Thirst, hunger, and sleep are controlled by which part of the brain? Is it A. hypothalamus, B. cerebrum, C. cerebellum, or D, none of these. So thirst, hunger, and sleep are controlled by A, hypothalamus. The hypothalamus also controls body temperature and circadian rhythm. Question number 157. The hearing function is associated with which part of the human brain? Is it A, cerebrum, B, hypothalamus, C, temporal lobe, or D, none of these? So the hearing function is associated with the temporal lobe. C is the correct answer. Temporal lobe is involved in primary auditory perception, such as hearing. Question number 158. Which gland disappears during old age? Is it A, thymus, B, pituitary, C, adrenal, or D, none of these? Which gland disappears during old age? And the right answer is A, thymus. Thymus gland is located in the chest, in between our lungs, and facilitates maturation of T cells. With age, the thymus shrinks and is replaced with fat. Question number 159. Which is the smallest bone in the human body? Is it A, neck bone, B, stapes, C, eye bone, or D, none of these? So the smallest bone in the human body is B. Stapes is located in the middle ear and is the smallest bone in the human body. Question number 160. Which chemical is popularly used in rat poison? Is it A, nitrogen, B, potassium, C, white phosphorus, or D, calcium carbonate? So which chemical is used in rat poison? And the answer is C, white phosphorus. Fun fact, this chemical also glows green when exposed to air. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. Please don't forget to comment down below your scores and how you did with this MCQ. Don't forget to share it with your family, friends, and classmates and see how they fare with this MCQ. And as per usual, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you are notified when I post again. So I'll see you guys in part 7 of the MCQ series.